going to be a process for sure. You know, just working through all the logistics of everything, getting to know the coaches, getting to know the players. It's going to be about, you know, right now learning a lot about Geneseo and the culture and the traditions and what's been here, and working with the coaches to kind of combine that stuff and hopefully take what's been great here and utilize that moving forward and then bring in some new things as well. Growing up in the Quad Cities, going to Augustana College, you know, certainly understand the Geneseo football side of things. And then through the process of interviewing and talking to people, learning more about the community and the school, and how all that blends together, and the immense support that there is for it, the pride that there is in it. You know, I'm really looking forward to continuing to learn about all that and getting to know people and, you know, kind of, again, building on that tradition and hopefully continuing that success going forward. So that was something I experienced growing up in high school, you know, with Assumption. Up at CARY Grove, that was something we valued. You know, we had kids who were in the musicals, who were in the dramas. They'd be going from football practice to fall follies and doing those things, and that environment is awesome. That's what high school sports and that high school experience is supposed to be about. You know, I was fortunate enough to be at CARY Grove the last 19 years and learn from a Hall of Fame coach and our current head coach with Brad Seaberg, who's going to be a Hall of Famer someday. So learning the lessons from those guys and everything that goes into you know, being a head coach and building a program and you know, carrying that culture and everything from year to year is certainly things that I'm going to draw on here. And then also I know we've got a great staff here. You know, that's been a huge part of our success at CARY Grove is not only the leadership at the top, but all the other guys who are involved and all the other roles that go into it. So that was another big thing with Geneseo is as I got to know the staff and the people around, how that so well matched up with what I had experienced at CARY Grove. You know, every year is different, and you gotta, as a coach, be willing to you know, adapt and do what you do from year in and year out, but at the same time, you got to be willing to make those changes and adjustments that fit within your culture and understand that you know, it's about the kids and the players and what they bring to the table. It's about putting in time. You know, it's about showing the players and the community that you care more about them than just football players, but rather helping them develop as young men. And giving them opportunities, whether it's through different leadership skills, through different character skills, but being explicit in how you're teaching that stuff to them. And you know, I'm a firm believer that if you do those things and you build your program around that, the winning's going to take care of itself. It's both a huge responsibility and an awesome responsibility. You know, one of the reasons that we get into teaching and coaching is that we want to be able to give back to young people like so many people had done for us. You know, I think back to different coaches and teachers and that it would influence me and how much they meant in my life. You know, a big part of doing that is being able to repay that. There's so much that goes into players being successful and a team being successful. But a huge part of that is learning to do the right things, being consistent with your efforts, and learning to push through barriers. And a big part of what we're going to try and do is instill those values into our kids. And the better they get at that, better the opportunities become for them and for our team.